Good morning, everybody. Respected Rajiv ji, the head of ELETS, respected officials from Government of Rajasthan, senior officials from Government of Chhattisgarh, and technocrats and delegates. Good morning, everybody. It's indeed a great pleasure and honor to be among you today and discuss about smart government initiatives. See, I represent Government of India. I'm sitting in Department of Science and Technology, where the onus of bringing innovation, research, etc. lies on us. And to be very honest, we have done a tremendous job in improving the innovation environment in the country, research and development environment in the country, and as the government initiative, we have ensured that smart governance is reaching each and every citizen in the country, irrespective of whether you are a high-flying corporate or whether you are a small landholding farmer in the nook and corner of the country. We reach all of you, irrespective of any language, regional barriers. We are lucky enough to be in an era where physical space don't limit us. We can travel the entire globe and be connected with our loved, near and dear ones back in the country, in the remotest of the corner of the country. That is the era of 5G technology, which has helped us, move ahead and travel the entire world without any border restrictions. Apart from that, as government initiative, if anybody has used this woman portal, you will understand how the smart governance initiative of Government of India has touched the lives of people, like with the help of large language modeling, AR and ML usage. Any farmer in a remotest of the country can log into the woman portal. First of all, he can get the details of all the schemes which are available for him, and he can select whichever scheme he would like to get benefited. Apart from that, we have some special language modeling for farmers. India is a melting pot of culture. Every 100 meters you have a different language, different dialect, and different, climatic condition also. In spite of that, farmers and agricultural beneficiaries can log into a portal, speak any language they want, and get to know about the best crop they can grow by interacting with the machine in their own dialect and language. The machine will in turn, the chatbot will come up with further questions which will, refine the answer to be given to the farmer. Like if a farmer in Maharashtra wants to grow grapes, the machine will come out with questions. What is the availability of water in your land? What kind of soil do you have? What kind of variety of grapes do you want to grow? Based on these answers to these questions, the system will give them options that grow this kind of grape, and the seed is available at a particular location. You can source your seed from here at the best price, and after you have to sow this kind of during this period, and this is the kind of care you have to give. And ultimately, when you produce your grains, this is the market where you will get the maximum benefit for your produce. All this information is available on their mobile phone. Imagine those days when farmers were only relying on their traditional knowledge and looking up to God for their best performance. Things have now revolutionized. And in DST, earlier, India is the only government in the entire world where 98% of the funding for research and development is given by the Government of India. Other states like other countries like US and China or Russia, the funding for R&D comes from private government initiatives. Only in Government of India, all the funding for research and development is given by the government. So, we have a large responsibility towards these research labs. Now, things have improved a lot. The transfer of technology from the lab to the citizens has been revolutionized. With minimum time, you can get information on all the recent developments in research and development field, and what is the progress and what is the final stage, and all these things are being tracked online. Department of Science and Technology has a portal called ISTI portal, India Science and Technology Innovation Portal. All information on the research grants, funding given to projects for research development, the results of all these researchers and the progress in these things are all available transparently in a single go in a portal. So you need not go from pillar to post to inquire about what are the schemes available for individual people. You can always, by a click of a button, you will know all the details. This is how government has revolutionized the research and development. Apart from that, in 2010, Government of India was funding only 9,000 startups. Today, after 20 years, 15 years, we are funding 3 crore startups. Startups have revolutionized the employment scenario in the country. You go to any university, IITs, earlier people were interested in employment opportunity after finishing their degree. Now, 80% of the graduates from major universities and elite technical institutions are dreaming about making a startup which will turn into a unicorn very quickly. This scenario has been changed, and now the present status is because Government of India Department of Science and Technology was hunting for potential universities, and we made specific efforts through our NMICPS and NQM missions, national missions, to set up incubation centers which can nurture and groom these startups so that without much difficulty, these startups grow and get themselves visible, the required visibility. Apart from that, citizens-friendly governance has been our major motive. Have you ever been to any grievance redressal portal of Government of India? I don't know. If you have been to the PM's grievance redressal portal, you will know how easily the citizens are able to reach to the government with their grievances. No physical interaction is required. All you have to do is enter your grievances into the portal, and within minutes you get an acknowledgement and information on the officer to whom your grievance has been addressed, and you are able to track your grievance progress, and you are able to get results within a stipulated time. Gone are the days when offices were flooded by visitors, and there were, back then we used to have visitors time for various offices. On every Monday from 3 to 5 people used to come and wait near the officer's room for airing their grievances. Now, sitting at the comfort of their home with a click on their mobile or on their system, all their grievances get sorted out. Smart governance and AR/IR has again revolutionized the way in which we recruit scientists for our department. If you are a potential applicant, you need not step the threshold of DST. You need not enter the gate of DST. to get an appointment order for a post of scientist. Sitting at the comfort of your home, you can apply on our online recruitment portals, and our system scrutinizes your application. There is no human element which will facilitate bias in the system of recruitment. The system independently scrutinizes your application based on your eligibility and our requirement as per our recruitment rules, and the system declares the result within 5 days of your application. Gone are the days when you have to wait for months together to get a response from an organization where you have applied. Within 5 days, our system will send you an email saying your application has been accepted or it has been rejected on the following grounds. If you have any representation against this decision, get back to us within 7 working days. Within 7 working days, you can send us a mail, and that is again placed before an expert committee. This time not the machine, the individual cross-verifies, the committee cross-verifies whether the decision taken by the machine is right or wrong, and then the final decision is uploaded on the website and it is mailed to you also. If you are shortlisted, you can attend our interviews from anywhere on any location in the world. We do have online interviewing facility. You can be traveling in US or UK, still you can attend our interviews online, and the results will be published within 2 days. So, no scope for nepotism, no scope for bias, and if you are eligible, you get your appointment within 7 days of completing your interview. This kind of quick response has added lot of value and respect to the human resource management system in the country. With this, I wish a lot of best wishes to all these technocrats who have revolutionized the way in which human and machine interaction has helped smart governance and smart administration. E-Office is again one of the other equipment which has revolutionized the way in which files are handled in Government of India. Earlier files were taking a long time to progress. Now, sitting anywhere in the world, we can access our E-Office thing, and we can take decisions within minutes based on the information available. We have saved a lot of time on locating documents, time in dispatching and collecting reviews or information. So things have improved a lot, and I thank all these technocrats and people who have helped the government in achieving this kind of quick developments. And I wish all the government officials and the technocrats and intellectuals of this country are best wishes for a much more developed system in the future. Thank you very much.